Hey, what's up everybody? So we've been talking a lot about a rumored Nintendo Direct possibly happening on the 20th of this month, and we've been talking about how the official Super Smash Bros. Website took down the new icon on the Fighters tab, which usually indicates a character reveal will happen fairly soon. We've been speculating a lot about what this rumored Nintendo Direct might actually contain, and we just got a possible leak for a full Nintendo Direct. And this leak is saying Nintendo Direct will be on the 20th, just like we were guessing at, and it actually did predict something correctly, kind of. It has some credibility to it because of this one prediction it made, so I felt it was worth taking a look at. Alright, so here it is. It is a 4chan leak. It is from someone called Bob Evans. It was posted on July 14th, and it says, Nintendo Direct, July 20th, 2020. Metroid Samus's Revenge reveal trailer releases in 2021. Having something Metroid related starting off the Direct could make sense, as the Paper Mario The Origami King trailer ended with a Metroid reference and sort of seemed like they were preparing us to expect something Metroid to possibly get announced. Next, it says Disney Plus is coming to the Switch, launches after Direct. I remember when Disney Plus was first announced itself, they had talked about how they wanted it to show up on the Switch at some point, so this could make sense. Then it says No More Heroes 3 gameplay trailer, and then it says Challenger Pack 7 Ryza reveal trailer, Atelier Ryza 2 trailer. Okay, so let's pause there for a second, because this is where the potential Nintendo Direct leak actually predicted something correctly. Over on Twitter, Stealth wrote, Atelier Ryza 2 Lost Legend and the Secret Fairy has been rated in Australia. Welp, the rating board strikes again, leaking a brand new Atelier game. I'm sure platforms are Switch, PS4, PC. Atelier Ryza was the most successful Atelier game of all time, and for a series that has lasted 20 plus years, that really means something. So a direct sequel isn't really all that surprising. And then we can pull up that Australian ratings board classification, and it does say Atelier Ryza 2, Lost Legends, and the Secret Fairy. I'm not too familiar with this series, to be honest. I'm calling it Atelier Ryza, but is it Atelier Ryza? Is it like RZA from Wu-Tang Clan? I don't really know how to pronounce this one. So this potential Nintendo Direct leak actually predicted that part correctly. They're saying Atelier Ryza 2 was going to happen, and if we look at that Australian's rating board, they're now saying an Atelier Ryza 2 title has actually been rated, so yeah, it looks like that game is in fact in the works. What's even more astounding is that this Nintendo Direct leak is saying that Ryza is actually going to be Challenger Pack 7 for Super Smash Bros. So she would be our next character if this one is correct. And so far, they have predicted that Atelier Ryza 2 is in fact getting a sequel. Once again, I don't know too much about the game series. I know the character is like an alchemist, so potentially the moveset could have something to do with that. And I know the game series is from Koei Tecmo. So if this actually did get into Super Smash Bros., it would basically mean that Ryza got in over characters like Ryu Hayabusa. I will add, of course, that this one is just a random 4chan leak, and even though they did guess something correctly, oftentimes people can get one piece of information and then write an entire direct leak so that that one piece of information shows up and it makes the rest of the leak seem legitimate. That might be what's happening here. With that said, let's take a look at the rest of the leak. From there it says Disco Elysium trailer, Moon trailer, Bravely Default 2 trailer, Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions trailer, Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory trailer, followed by Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5 Switch port reveal, Paper Mario Origami King trailer. So that is one of the issues with this leak. It's saying a Paper Mario The Origami King trailer will be included in it, but Paper Mario The Origami King will have been released on the 17th, and according to this Direct leak, it's saying the Direct is happening on the 20th, so that doesn't really line up, unless this is a trailer for like DLC or something. Though it would be awfully early to announce some DLC, I guess potentially they could just be reminding people that Paper Mario The Origami King is available and put it in the Direct or something, so I don't know about that part. Next up it says Super Mario All-Stars 3D revealed, Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, plus 4 bonus games. This is their big holiday game. This would be surprising if they actually did a collection of everything all together. Then it says Super Mario 3D World Deluxe reveal, Persona 5 Scramble trailer, Clubhouse Games DLC trailer, and here it is specifically saying DLC, which it didn't say about the Paper Mario The Origami King trailer, so that's a strange discrepancy there if we're guessing the Paper Mario Origami King trailer is going to have to do with DLC or something. Power Stone 3 reveal trailer releases in 2021, demo releases later this year. I'm a huge Power Stone fan, love that game back on the Dreamcast, so this would be pretty awesome in my opinion. Kirby 2021, placeholder name, reveal trailer, Bayonetta 3 trailer, sizzle reel, The Legend of Zelda, The Return of Ganon trailer, releases in 2021. Now that is quite a lot of things to show off in a single direct. I will say we did not get E3 this year, so it's possible Nintendo may have a lot of things to show off to us, but that is a lot of games for one Nintendo Direct, so I'm not really believing this one. I'll be straightforward about that. I don't actually think this one's legit, but credit where credit's due. It did in fact actually predict the Atelier Ryza 2 game, getting a rating there, so yeah, it did actually predict something correctly, so I figured I'd highlight it here and at least let you guys be aware of it. So speaking of this potential Nintendo Direct and all that Mario stuff that might be included in it, we actually got some evidence today that the 35th anniversary Mario celebration might actually be happening. Before that, we really just had rumors about some Mario games and I think a few small things pointing to a 35th anniversary. I think there was like a clothing line that had some tags or something that actually said 35th anniversary, but we haven't seen too much official stuff actually talking about it. Over on my Discord, Burnt Toast posted a link to a Nintendo Life article, and it says, fans have potentially discovered an account for Mario's 35th anniversary. It was created in March and is registered to a possible Nintendo email. So looking over at Twitter, some people have discovered a Twitter account called @SuperMario35th, and it appears it might actually be linked to Nintendo. So the account is not currently active, however some people have attempted to sign into it, and when they get to that screen that says, hey, that password's not right, have you forgotten your password, they discovered something really interesting with the email address associated with it. The email starts with what looks like ML, or possibly M capital I can never tell the difference, and then a bunch of stars, obviously it's not going to tell us the actual email, and then it's an what looks like Nintendo account. People tried signing into other official Nintendo Twitter accounts, and they found that the email address linked to those accounts is extremely similar. It has the ML, a bunch of stars, obviously not telling us the full email, and it looks to be an @Nintendo account, which would make sense. So this might actually be the same email linked to this Super Mario 35th Twitter account. I'll say outright, I don't condone people attempting to log into Twitter accounts that aren't theirs, but that is what's happening with this one. It does look like people have potentially discovered that this is actually an official Nintendo Twitter account, and likely it'll be activated soon when they actually announce the Mario 35th anniversary stuff that's been rumored already. So it looks like this is our first concrete piece of information that is pointing to that actually being a legitimate thing that could be happening here. Speaking of this rumored July 20th Nintendo Direct, and also the rumored Mario games that may be associated with it, over on Twitter, @DylanRus wrote, Zippo practically confirmed the July 20th Nintendo Direct, and then posted a Zippo Reset Era post. The post from Zippo reads, think about it this way, Link's Awakening Switch was a remake of a 6-hour 1993 Game Boy game that barely added or changed anything, $60. Super Mario 64 is a 3D platformer from 1996. You're getting a slightly better looking widescreen Super Mario 64 included in the collection with up-res Sunshine and Galaxy ports. Ring in those expectations. 3D World should be where the cool new is added. People should realize this now or else you're getting your feelings hurt next week. So Zippo seems to be on board with the rumored Nintendo Direct, possibly happening next week, but they are saying to reel in our expectations, especially about those 3D Mario games. We also got release dates announced for the Joker and Hero amiibos. It looks like both of them will be available October 2nd here in the United States, and in Japan they'll be available Friday, September 25th. We've often had other Smash things coincide closely with these amiibo releases, so my guess is if we do get a character revealed in this upcoming rumored Nintendo Direct, they'd probably be released in late September, early October, and coincide around the time when these amiibos get released. Push Dustin and Robert Sephazon translated a new Sakurai article, and here's some interesting points from it. It says, after development wraps up at the end of 2021, Sakurai will have been working on Super Smash Bros. For 16 of the past 23 years. So yeah, if it hasn't been said enough, Sakurai works insanely hard on these games for us, and he deserves all the credit in the world for it. Robert Sephazon went on to say there are only 5 more DLC fighters. After they have been released, the continuous Smash development from Smash for 3DS/Wii U will finally come to an end. The team is already underway developing the remaining characters and will continue doing their best working from home. So keep in mind that the Smash team went from working on Smash 4, the Wii U and 3DS Smash Brothers, into the DLC for that game, and then right into working on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and then the DLC for that game. So it's been a non-stop process for a long time here, and this is probably the first time I've heard fairly definitively that after the second Fighters Pass, that will likely be the end of Smash DLC. That had sort of been hinted at already, but this is probably the most definitive thing I've heard to go against the idea of a possible third Fighters Pass or something. The end of the second Fighters Pass will likely be the end of Smash Ultimate DLC. And then just one final thing I wanted to point out involving Geno, because I'm always looking at Geno stuff. It looks like GameStop actually said Geno got announced for Smash. I don't know if this was a mistake or not, but here's the video clip.
It was a game way ahead of its time, and I could not get enough of it. I mean, there's a reason people were freaking out when Geno was announced for Smash.
So GameStop is saying that people were freaking out when Geno was announced for Smash. The problem, of course, is Geno was not announced for Smash, so I don't know what exactly is going on here, but I have a couple of guesses. One possibility is GameStop just leaked Geno for Smash. It's possible GameStop has insider information. Maybe they thought this video was going to come out after Geno was already announced, and they're just preemptively saying people were freaking out because they thought that already happened, and it's not going to happen until we get this rumored Nintendo Direct. So that's the optimistic look at this one, that GameStop actually might have just leaked Geno. But I don't think that's really the case here. One other option is that they were talking about the Geno Spirit, and when that was announced, people were freaking out. Except the Geno Spirit was never announced. If you were actually following Smash, the Geno Spirit is just in the game. People never had that announced to them, so there was never a freak-out moment for the fans. And then the third and most likely option, GameStop doesn't do its research at all, and they're sort of just fake fans of all this stuff, and they probably quickly Google searched Geno for Smash, saw a ton of stuff, and figured, oh, well, he's probably in Smash, right? I mean, look at all these articles and everything talking about him. Of course Geno's in Smash. They probably wrote out the video clip script here, set it, and then in editing realized Geno isn't in Smash and just showed a clip of his spirit. And we're like, yeah, he's in Smash, right? This is an image of him from Smash. Yeah, it works. I'm guessing that's probably what happened here. It's probably just really poor research and faking that they're fans of Smash. That's my guess for this one. But it'd be really cool if this was actually a leak for Geno getting in Smash and we find out next week he gets announced and GameStop just jumped the gun with this one. That's a possibility, so that'd be cool, but I'm not counting on it. Alright, well that's everything I wanted to talk about in this video. What do you guys think of all that? Specifically that Atelier Ryza Nintendo Direct leak. Do you think that one's legitimate? I mean, it did actually predict correctly about Atelier Ryza getting a sequel game, though it's possible maybe that's the only piece of legitimate information it had, and then someone just wrote a whole fake Nintendo Direct or something. What are your thoughts on that? Do you actually think Ryza could actually be Challenger Pack 7? It's an out there character for sure. And then, of course, the other big thing here is that we finally have something definitive to point to that a Mario 35th anniversary celebration could possibly actually be happening. So what are your guys' thoughts about that one? If you guys have any thoughts or comments about any of the stuff I talked about in this video, leave them below. So once again, thank you guys for all the subscribes, all the likes. It really helps out the channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so, or like the video, or leave a comment, whatever you want. Until next time, have a good one.